Today we're going to be torture testing a level 3 plate. We're going to freeze it, burn it, run it over, and shoot it. So let's get right to it. So you're probably wondering where the plates are at, because they're obviously not on me. Well, to find out where they're at, we actually got to time travel, go back in time to talk to our previous self, so let's get to it. Wow, look at this. We're in the past. Future Sean, you look great. Future Skyler, not so much. Just kidding. All right, so we got the plates here. We're gonna put them in the deep freezer. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. So, why'd I say 2024? It's not like we're keeping this in here for a couple years, but here we go. All right, so it's Tuesday. So we're gonna go to Future Sean and Skyler on Friday. Eighth. I never said I was good at math. You just assumed because I'm Asian, but let's go back. Wow. Anyways, even my past self kind of scares me. So they've been in the deep freezer for what, 3 or 4 days. So we're gonna check, see how they are doing. Same spot that we left them in. All right, as you can see, the plates are completely frozen. Very acoustic sounding, you know. Well, wow, that just shattered my eardrum. As you can see, nothing happened there. So that deep freezer is about 0 degrees. So for 3 days, it was just frozen. Good Lord, it's cold. You can actually see the condensation from it being cold and the difference between the weather. I'm not a meteorologist. Science stuff.
So just before I decide to throw it up one more time here, this is from Tacticon Armament. Again, NIJ level 3 plates. As you can see on there, we are going to give it some love. Whoa! Yeah, so no real damage on it. I mean, there's a little bit of chunks taken out of the rubberized coating. But just so y'all know, this is not obviously what it's meant to do. It's not meant to go through extreme freezing cold tests and then the heat, because obviously the heat's probably gonna mess up the heat treatment on the steel, which is kind of the goal. So just keep that in mind. This is not what they were meant for, but we're gonna have some fun. All right, so part of the burn test here, we're gonna get this propane going. Ooh, you can't really see that flame well, I'm sure, but it's definitely going. It's burning that little blue flame, so. Oh, it's already starting. So we got map gas as well. That's supposed to be one of the hottest things you can get without an actual torch. So we're gonna try that and really give her the goods. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to this left plate and give it some heat damage. Using our very safe pinchers here, we're gonna flip them over and burn the other side. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ew. Another thing, guys, is that we think there's not as much rubberized coating on the back end, just because obviously it's not the part you're getting shot, so that Paxson coating doesn't really need to be there. It's just enough to kind of coat the metal for corrosion, that's it. So that's why you're not seeing as much melting on the back as our theory. We've been sitting here for about 15 minutes or so, and it's definitely doing some damage, we can only imagine. So we're gonna keep going until this tank runs out of gas. We are going now on 25, probably 30 minutes almost now of just this one plate. And trying to see if it will get red. I can't see that quite yet, but it is definitely, there's some color tempering going on here. It's definitely getting affected by the heat. So now we are double timing these plates. Look at that. We got both going. We already screwed up that right plate, so now we're just gonna go back to the left. Uh-oh, come on, Donahue. All right, yeah, we're giving it some nasty love. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're gonna do something special to this second plate that we just been heating up for a while. We're gonna pour water right on top of it and see what happens. Oh, woo-wee. Oh my. Wow. Look at that. Wait, it's peeling the rubber off. Ah. Woo! All right, we got it off, at least most of it there. So, wow, look at that. Never have I seen the Bear AR500. Wow, I don't know how to see that. Look at that. That is very interesting. Very neat. All right, so we got these nasty plates now in these plastic bags. We're gonna stick them back into the freezer. Hopefully nothing gets nasty, and then that's just repeating the process. So, and actually some of these plates are still warm. Now they're gonna cool off.
So it's March 12th, so it was another Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days later, we are going to open up the deep freezer here. Holy shit. All right, so we're gonna get the F250 started up. I'm gonna run this over. All right, so we're on the range. We're gonna be doing the shooting portion of the tests. We're gonna go over all the calibers from 22 all the way to 308. So 22 long rifle with the M&P 1522, 9mm with the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, Glock 36, champion 45 ACP, Taurus Tracker 44 Magnum, Chris Vector 10mm, DB15 champion 5.56 223, and then the Savage Axis in 308. Mini mags in the M&P 1522. See what happens. On the left plate where the rubber is, hit right in the middle. One here, one down there. Obviously nothing. These are level 3 plates, so obviously it's gonna stop at 22. Same thing, 2 hits, a little low, a little left, so.
9mm, 115 grain. Let's go ahead and try it. 2 on each target. Okay. It appears that it hit right here. It's hard to tell. There's definitely a little crater right here, just tiny. You can barely feel it, but you know, not much damage for handgun caliber. So, well, we hit the side here, not much of anything to see really. I mean, all it did was just shine up the metal a little bit, but we're gonna keep stepping up in caliber and see if we can get some damage going.
All right, so 9mm didn't really do anything. 45 ACP is a little bit heavier, it's moving slower, so it's definitely probably not gonna do much at all. So we're just gonna step it right on up to 44 Magnum in this Taurus Tracker. Again, it's a 4-inch barrel, it's not the full 6-inch, but 44 Magnum nevertheless, so let's get to it. All right, she hit right here. Nothing done at all. Really, nothing so far has done anything. Just kind of shined it up. 10mm, 180 grain out of the Vector here. See what happens. All right, screw this left one. You can't see absolutely anything. So it's definitely penetrating into the rubber part, but we can't see on the other side because, well, it got his back blown out. So go check on the right one here. Nothing still. So I think it's just time we step it up to 5.56.
Thank you, Sovereign Ammo, for sponsoring this video. Y'all got some really nice ammo. I mean, look at that. That's pretty dang clean right there, boys. So if you're looking for some good ammo, reliable ammo, go check them out. Well, we have some interesting stuff. So obviously level 3 is not specifically for 5.56, but right in here you might be able to see a ring is where we really got that heat treatment on that test. So clean through on those two. However, this one and this one towards the outer ring of our heat test did not go through. So I don't know, I'm thinking that's really just because we centralized the heat in that one little spot and it just made it like butter, just going right through. All right, so we have some 150 grain 308. We're gonna do that same test, try and put some in that center where we really heated up the steel, and then put some towards the outer rings where it didn't really get much heat. So let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, well, we have some interesting test results. So we did a couple different shots. I think this one was the 308 in the center. Obviously went through. We did a little bit higher where it was still got a nice bit of heat. So definitely went through that, but you can tell it wasn't as clean of a hole as down here. Then we went down way further and it stopped it. These were other holes, we won't worry about that, but yeah, so that did stop it. Let's check the back here. You can definitely tell there's a bit of a bulge right in there. So that is, it did stop it, but barely. So these plates are level 3, they're rated for 308. So with enough heating going on like we did, I don't know how hot it got, but we got it pretty dang hot, and that's gonna mess up the heat treatment on the steel. So as you've seen today, we were able to kind of tear it up. But overall, these plates are pretty sturdy. That was pretty interesting.
Hope you enjoyed the video. We had a lot of fun. We love messing with armor and we love guns. So mixing the two in one video was honestly just a ton of fun, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Comment down below if you want to see us do more stuff like this, and stay tuned because we have some really big projects. Again, thank you again, Sovereign Ammo. Your ammo is absolutely amazing. High quality, premium stuff, very clean. Thank you again. Hope to see you guys in the next video.